In an effort to build some culture within Lunchbox, I want to take some time and highlight some of the employees that we have throughout the departments. Today, I'm going to introduce you to Courtney. Courtney, let us know who you are and what department you're in and what brought you to Lunchbox.
Yeah. Hi, my name is Courtney. I live in Dallas, Texas. I've been at Lunchbox now for about a year and a half. So in Lunchbox terms or startup terms, that's pretty long. But I came here because of Lunchbox's mission. I was really intrigued by the mission that we have here of helping restaurants. So that kind of sparked my interest. And I've been here ever since.
That's amazing. Yeah, you're right. Within the startup just culture, 6 months is a really long time, and anything above that, you might as well be an OG to the company.
Yeah.
So tell me, since being here, what are you most proud of accomplishing?
Yeah, so I work in the sales department. So I've been pretty proud of the people that I've been able to kind of come over to Lunchbox and have their interest piqued. I would say that I'm definitely the most proud of some of the larger companies that I've been able to work with and getting them over onto Lunchbox and just knowing that what we're providing to them is going to help their business drastically. So I've been pretty excited for some of the names that I've been able to work with and just the connections that I've been able to make in the industry as well because of that.
That's wonderful. So being hired on with us, did you come on board as a business development rep?
Yep. So I came here as an outbound BDR. And now currently I am the inbound BDR over here at Lunchbox. So I've kind of gone through the full cycle of what being a BDR is here, and it's been fun. I also went from reporting to the sales team to now reporting into the marketing team as well. So I've been a little bit cross-functional here. I've been able to kind of help, one foot in marketing and then one foot in sales. So that's been super fun for me as well.
Yes, I would say cross functionality is something that you have to embrace, being in a startup. Thinking about your career in the past, what are some key moments that led you down the path to where you're at today?
This is actually my first sales role. I've never had a sales role before. So that was super exciting. I saw that Lunchbox was hiring for a sales role. I've been wanting to break into sales for a while. And then it just so happened that I also aligned with the mission really well too, which was super important for me. So I've always been in customer facing positions. So I've worked in healthcare, I've worked in nonprofit, I've worked in technology. I've always been customer facing, and so many people were always like, you got to try doing sales. You got to try doing sales because relationship building is super important for me too. I like helping people and I like building those relationships, and that's what sales is all about. So I came over here, like I said, as an outbound BDR and kind of worked my way through that for, I think it was about 9 months, and then had the opportunity to go over to inbound, which is definitely a little bit more of that relationship building as well. And it's been a fun ride for sure.
What would you say keeps you motivated to do the things that you do every day?
The mission here definitely does. I really enjoy helping people, and I know that what we do here helps people. And I would also say that working as an inbound person here, I am the first person that somebody speaks to when they are interested in Lunchbox or want to know more about us or anything like that. So the thing that keeps me motivated there is to make sure that everybody that is coming to us that is interested in us has a great experience. So making sure that I'm being friendly with them, making sure that I'm being consultative because everybody who comes here isn't a great fit for, what our product is. So just helping them along those lines and saying, you know what, we might not be the best fit, but maybe try checking out so and so, or maybe these are some of the things you can do to help yourself. So I think just being motivated in the sense to just show up every day and be the face of the company that people are excited to then continue working with us.
Absolutely. And, building those relationships, you just never know when you'll stumble across a lead or somebody that you're speaking with that does have somebody who feels like they would be a good fit for Lunchbox. So I love that they have you to talk to as that first person, and you're able to build that relationship right off the bat.
Yeah.
There are people out there that are wondering, like, gosh, this is something that I'd be interested in as well. What advice would you give somebody who would be interested or maybe is being told, hey, you should consider sales. Because I know I've met people where I'm like, why aren't you in sales? You're so great at what you do. And of course, here with our mission, we're helping the people that feed the world, the restaurateurs out there. There may be people working in a restaurant now. It's like, hey, I want to get out of this, but I still want to stay close to that. What advice do you have for somebody who's thinking that?
Yeah, I say honestly, take the leap, right? You hear so many people talk about you should be good for sales or sales is so hard, right? And it is. Sales is not for everybody, and you will hear plenty of people say that. But I think that if you're passionate about what you're selling, you're not actually selling it, you're just educating people on it. So I think that you can kind of separate out the actual sales part of it versus if you're passionate about it, you're really just having conversations with people who are also interested in the same thing that you are. So it's definitely worth it and scary. It is for sure scary, but to take the leap and to just see, if you are good at it. Some people are and some people aren't. And either way, sales has such a skill set that is transferable across the board. Like I said, I haven't had any sales experience before coming over here, and now I've been here a year and a half. So I think it's worth it to kind of give yourself that shot and that chance.
Absolutely. And you do such a great job and you're so good at what you do and we appreciate everything that you contribute to Lunchbox. So thank you so much for sharing this information. Hopefully it resonates with somebody out there, whether it's understanding who that first person is, which is you coming into Lunchbox and wanting to learn more about it, or it's somebody who's like, hey, I'm ready to take a new career step. Maybe they can, resonate with you and feel encouraged to take that leap. So thank you so much for taking time to speak with me about this.
Yeah, thanks, Sandy.
Absolutely.